Good evening, welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casimir. We begin with track and field. The St. Lucia Athletics Association held their first meet for the 2019 season. 16 clubs participated in the event held at the George Odom Stadium in Vieux-Fort. Cornelius Brin is the president of the St. Lucia Athletics Association.
Today we're witnessing the first event on our calendar, the League Meet 1. We have around 16 clubs and schools participating into this event. Still rusty. We're just seeing the athletes just going through the paces, trying to see where they are vis-a-vis their off-season training. But all in all, so far so good.
This meet is the first of 3 meets the association is hosting ahead of the 40th Carifta Games. Mr. Brin spoke to the conditions of the stadium.
The condition of the stadium is not the best. We were hoping. We planned ahead for that. It would have been done. The grass would have been completed and the event would have gone on smoothly. But hence, we couldn't have completed all our events today. We had to cut off the discus. But the other events are progressing smoothly. Next time around, the events they feel would definitely be in top shape. So we would have all our events and the events will go as smoothly as we planned.
Well, the calendar of activities and the challenges for this organization are well documented. Mr. Brin spoke to the upcoming events for 2019.
The events for 2019 for us is a challenging year for us. We have quite a few events coming up. We have a lot of brainstorming as well being for our various clubs and schools. We also have our technical committee who will be spearheading most of our technical events and all our technical aspect of the sport. We as an executive have decided that we need to streamline our duties and ensure that we allow the key persons to function as they should. The technical committee is very important to us. It's a key part of the association, and they are responsible for the technical matters of the sport.
Well, the 40th edition of the Carifta Games will be held this year in the Cayman Islands from April 20th to 22nd. New champions will crowned this year as the SLSO DBS-sponsored SLFA Under-14 football tournament ended on Sunday. Central Castries, the Birds winners defeated Masha 2-0.
I dream about that goal. I dreamt about that goal, so I came out and I saw it coming to me, so I strike it with the best of my ability.
So it's been a long season, but of course, you guys have dominated. What's the takeaway from this?
Well, we're moving on to the national team. This competition was for selections and that, so looking forward to go back to the national team.
Well, Shaquan Nelson found the back of the net in the 73rd minute, and Keegan Call finally finished it off with a goal in the 82nd minute.
We were always confident that we would come out on top. Our preparation, the drills that we went through, the composition of the team, and the type of players that we have. We were fully confident that we would come out victorious. It took a little while because notwithstanding, Masha is not an easy team. We got a couple easy teams coming into the semi-finals and finals, and we made light work of them. But Masha is in the finals for that specific reason. They're not an easy team. They fought hard in the game. The first half they kept us at bay in the main, not necessarily because we didn't get chances, but because we didn't convert, and they restricted us better than all the other teams. The second half, the pressure was a bit better from our standpoint, and the result speaks of that, 2-0.
In the end, Nelson was awarded MVP of the tournament, while Carl had the most goals and was named best striker. Johnny Hippolyte was named the best midfielder. We have so much more for you during our 758 Sports Talk Show. Meanwhile, new champions will be crowned in this year's exciting Veterans Football Tournament. Determined the Mico Veterans, they defeated defending champions Soufrière 5-4 on penalties after a goalless draw.
Last year we met them at the semi-finals, and it was a goalless draw also, and they emerged at the penalties, and there we are this time around doing the same that they did to us last year. We were prepared. It was important that we kept our shape today. We had some key injuries, as you may have noticed. Conrad Evans, our main striker, who was the number 10, had a minimal input in this game because he's a bit injured. We still played with a false 9, that is Movin Samuel. But it worked until all the way to the end.
We also spoke to the coach of Soufrière.
The second half we pressed, but we just could not keep up with the advantage. We got opportunities. We got more opportunities in open play than the Micoud side, but at the end of it, Micoud won the match on penalties. Such is the game of football.
All right, well, as you said, Soufrière got opportunities, especially in the first half, to find the back of the net. Was it something in terms of coming out from the break? What exactly are you guys going to do from here?
Okay, in fact, the former. Coming out from the break, we did not really train sufficient for the quarterfinals, but nonetheless, we knew that we were the defending champions and we went out there to play as defending champions, but it was just unfortunate that we lose the match. I such another match.
Meanwhile, in another much anticipated matchup, Grosley veterans, buoyed by the presence of former national player Elijah Joseph, maintained their unblemished record by not conceding a goal as they defeated Mackerson VSADC 1-0. Toy Terry was the goal scorer for Grosley.
Because we know the way VS is played, VS is more physical game. So to me, I find we was trying and play their kind of style. But from the time we just compose ourselves and start knocking our ball, we start getting more possession of the ball and we get many chances which we did not put away.
All right, but you were able to come out victorious. You, of course, critical in that. Tell us what's going to happen next for you guys in terms of preparing for the semi-finals.
Well, to be honest, we'll just go back to the drawing board, see where it went wrong, and work from it from the continued training hard, because this year we have that's my first time and I want to go all the way. That's my determination and my goal. I wasn't even feeling good. I had the flu, but I still consider I'll come and help the guys out, and I find I did a pretty good job.
We also spoke to staunch defender for VSADC, Sean Curtin.
This game is going to be a tightly contested game. I think we had the better the game in terms of dominating the ball and making our passes and switching the play. But all in all, in the end, what I really count is the younger legs for Grosley. You understand? Because I think we have the oldest team in the tournament. But I could hold my head up. I am proud of my players. It had to take like a small defensive error for Grosley to take it, and they scratch at it. They scored 1-0. We really tried to get the equalizer to push it to the wire, but at the end of the day, I give credit to Grosley. They came out to play. They had a game plan, and we stick to our game plan. As I said, I always tell my players that one goal will settle that game, and I always wish we will get that goal. It happens to be Grosley, because I know it'll be tough for us to come back in that game because of the younger players Grosley are. But all in all, good game. Proud of my players, and I wish Grosley all the best going into the semi-finals.
Well, on Sunday night, Central VA4, they defeated Marshall Veterans 3-0 after the first half ended goalless.
Always a good experience to come back to St. Lucia and take part in the Veterans Tournament. You know, it's a tournament that I cherish because for me it's important giving back to the communities, and that's what Veterans is about. So I'm happy that I came back and I didn't disappoint the people from Vieux-Fort and Titi and Butu, because I know they'll give me a lot of pressure for this game. You know, so I'm happy that we came out with a victory.
Their goals were scored by Earl Ballhawk in the 65th minute, Lenton Sandiford in the 71st minute, and Valencius Joseph in the 80th minute. Power pack. Well, in the final quarter-final, Flo Lancers of Veterans, they edged out the Labowie Veterans 2-1. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, the Vidbutai Secondary School, they will be doing more in sports this term. And we have some results from the Alan Shastney Cup. We'll be back. Welcome back. The Vidbutai Secondary School has embarked on a very adventurous sporting program this year. The program commenced with a T5 knockout cricket tournament amongst the four houses, namely Carenage, Diamond, Jaco and Peter last Tuesday. Now, following the round of competitive matches, Diamond House, they emerged victorious with 12 points, followed by Carenage on 9 points, Peter on 7 points, and Jaco on 5 points. Tuesday, 22nd January, heralds the commencement of the inter-house knockout football competition. This will be followed in the ensuing week with the inter-house basketball, netball, and the table tennis competition. Wow, Vidbutai doing it big. On Thursday, 17th January 2018, the St. Lucia Olympic Committee Inc. SLOC, they met with the media to further update them on the organization's achievements last year. Now, according to President Fortuna Belrose, in 2018, Laverne Spencer and Julian Alfred gave them the results they were looking for. Some of the accomplishments she further highlighted were the approving of the Elite Athlete Support Grant for Sandisha Antoine, a long jump and a triple jump athlete, and a sailor Stephanie DeVoe. She believes that this support will enable these athletes to prepare for the Pan Am Games in Peru in the hope that they would qualify for Tokyo. In addition, SLOC has obtained 3 Olympic Solidarity scholarships for Luke Xavier for sailing, Laverne Spencer and Janelle Shaper for track and field. Well, on Saturday, 19th January, one game was played in the Honorable Alan Shashney-sponsored District Web Cup between DX United and Lackerville FC. DX United, they got into the group. They registered their opening goal via the boots of Leon Flavius in the 37th minute. This goal was enough to seal the win and a top spot in Group B for DX United. Now, Serena Williams, she defeated world number 1 Simona Halep 6-1, 4-6, 6-4 to advance to the quarterfinals of the Australian Open. Williams needed just 20 minutes to complete the first set. Williams is seeking her first Grand Slam title since coming back from pregnancy. Strength of a woman. Now, the New England Patriots will take on the Los Angeles Rams for the Super Bowl title. Rams defeated the New Orleans Saints in a controversial fashion on Sunday to book their spot in the most televised event in American sports. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots defeated Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime to reach their 3rd consecutive Super Bowl. Should be nice. Well, finally, Arsenal, they defeated Chelsea 2-0 to send their manager on a media rant last weekend. Goals from Alexandre Lacazette and Laurent Koscielny. A short victory for the London team. Chelsea, for their part, has hastened their pursuit of Gonzalo Higuain as their manager continued to complain about their level of motivation. Sad. Shout out to Zane Stephen and Miguel Gaspar, the original Jogros on their team. Good luck, guys. That's sports. The DBS News, it will continue after the break.